Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, continuing to fight towards St. Ursula's Medical College along the Ursula Road, it wasn't long until we reached our destination. Now we look to sweep the hospital itself and begin our second wolf investigation after meeting with Cecile.
Visit an outpatient lodging. Speak with the superintendent prior to use of rooms. Say, can I make this deluxe beef stew? No. Scorching wine. King potatoes. Oh shoot, I should check everywhere, shouldn't I? Sweep, sweep, scrub, scrub. Oh, how much I love to clean and give this place a brand new sheen. Love your work, right? Love your work. Books. That's a bird. I was like, what is that? What is that on some kind of llama's head? It's like, what was going through my mind? Not a llama. It's not a llama. I probably didn't check this area too well, actually. Okay, there we go. We did the sides. Did the poster. Can't read anything anywhere. By the way, I love the game that tells me to go to straight to thingy to do it easier, and of course we go looking everywhere. Should be anything in any beds. You'd think. What is that a picture of? I have no clue. Like some kind of hovering ghost figure? I didn't... What in earth is that supposed to be? Oh. A framed photo of Cecile, Lloyd, and a young man with a fearless glint in his eye sits on the shelf. Oh, it's that picture of Cecile Guy and me. If that's here, then that must mean this is Cecile's room, right? We just barged in. And I guess none of the others are going to notice. Chief Ursuline is asleep. We just barged into her room as well. Where are we going? Oh, hello. Are you looking for someone by chance? That's right. We're looking to meet up with a friend who works here, so we're heading to the front desk. Is that right? Well, in that case, you're going in the completely wrong direction. You'll find it in the lobby on the first floor. Just right down that way should get you where you need to go. Oh, really? Thank you, ma'am. Front desk in the lobby on the first floor. Go on, I'm sure you're able to find it. I'm looking for this place. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're not allowed to go here. Oh, you fall lost? This area is restricted to medical staff only. If there's something you need, I'm sure the front desk would be happy to assist you. Sorry about that, ma'am. We should probably wait to meet up with Cecile before we explore the area. We'll be able to move around more freely that way. Front desk should be in the lobby. I'm sure they can find it for us. Well, I guess in one way, me coming all the way this way got me new dialogue, so ha ha ha. Which might not be relevant once we start our investigation. Great success. Lobby then. We lucked out. Doesn't look like it's too crowded today. Yeah, the waiting room is usually packed with people. Let's try asking for Cecile at the front desk. Right, they should be able to call her here. Should they though? Can I go everywhere else? I'm quite happy with my visits here. I've yet to meet a member of the staff that hasn't treated me kindly. St. Ursula might be a little far from the city, but the bus solves that issue just fine. Same dialogue twice. I've got to say, St. Ursula leaves a great first impression. Every spot, this place seems so clean and orderly. I mean, if you reviewed it anywhere else, that would be a big failing, wouldn't it? This place is dirty as hell. I love it. I came to pick up my grandpa's medicine from the doctor. Grandpa hates hospitals so much that he won't even go near one. Not even to get the medicine he needs. Really? So we send you? I can count myself lucky that it's not very crowded today. Patience and I aren't on very good terms. Patience? Who's Patience? So what brings you here today? I've got an awful fever going on. I think I might have caught a cold. Well, only one way to check. Let's take your temperature while we wait for the doctor, okay? I thought I'd come here and sit here and give everyone else a cold while I'm at it. Thermometer. I can't bear that metal chill. Don't get me started on the goosebumps. Where's the thermometer going, though, eh? Please keep this thermometer under your armpit until I say so, okay? Well, there's our answer, right? We should go ask the receptionist if Cecile's in. Oh. The game is very much no. Do what we tell you to. Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. Do you have an appointment or are you here to visit someone? Neither, actually. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. We came here as part of an investigation we're conducting. I see, so you're with the police. This investigation, is it related to the monster attack? Yes, ma'am. We've received a request from the CGF to assist. We'd like to speak with everyone involved in the incident, if possible. Oh, of course. The hospital director isn't here right now, so shall I call the head nurse for you instead? Well, actually, someone I know works here, and, if she isn't busy at the moment, I'd like to see if she could show us around. He sounds nervous. Of course he's nervous. We're about to call a gorgeous nurse here to give us a personal tour of the place. I think that only applies to you, Randy. Lloyd? Holy crap! She's so pretty. Beautiful. Oh, Cecile. Good timing. These police officers just arrived. They've come about the investigation. Hi. Sorry for visiting out of the blue like this. I, probably should have called first. Whoa, Cecile, are you crying? I've missed you so much. Welcome back, Lloyd. It's been a really long time. Too long. Yeah. I'm sorry for not visiting sooner, but I've been caught up with work and... But anyway, isn't this a little much? It's kind of embarrassing. Oh, who cares about that? Now give your big sister a hug. You've gotten so tall. We were about the same height when you left for Calvert. Well, I have had 3 years to grow. Well, this is, so sweet. I'm starting to feel ill. Damn you, Lloyd! How dare you hide your beautiful goddess of a sister from me? Lloyd! Let me properly introduce myself. I don't know if I can say your name, so can we not? I don't know if I'm saying Cecile, right? Cecile is how I say it, but you know. News? Oh, is that meant to be pronounced like nurse? Well, I'll just say Cecile Nurse. That works for me. So you three are Lloyd's co-workers, right? Yes, my name is Ellie McDowell. Tio Plato, pleased to make your acquaintance. Randy Orlando's the name, I assure you. The pleasure's all mine. It's nice to meet all of you. Ah, I'm such a scatterbane. And here I was thinking that Lloyd brought his girlfriend to pay me a visit. Cecile, what are you talking about? I mean, you've been gone for almost 3 years, right? I'd hoped that you'd make a girlfriend or two that you'd introduce me to. What, both at once on either arm? Yeah, that would be trouble. Oops, are you actually dating one of them but trying to keep it under wraps because you're co-workers? It's Randy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag, Lloyd. Cecile, please. So which one is it? Ellie? Tio? Oh my, you aren't dating both of them at the same time, are you? Cecile, I'm not dating them. Oh, it did go that way, okay. Does that mean you're dating him? Well, I've always tried to be an understanding big sister to you. Don't worry, you've got my full support. No, I do not swing that way. Why not? It's Randy. Well, she certainly is interesting. If I were Lloyd, I'd be like, yes, it's Randy. To completely scupper Randy and any attempts he may do. If we really did have like a brother-sister relationship going on, this would be a good play. Well, she certainly is interesting. Oh, everything about this lady is just wonderful. Even that ditzy personality of hers. Anyway, Cecile, we're actually here about the recent monster attack. Yes, that's right. I already received permission from the head nurse to tell you everything. It happened exactly 1 week ago. That night, one of our residents, Lytton, was assaulted by some monsters. However, there was something odd about it. The CGF report mentions the possibility it may have been a misunderstanding on the victim's part. Is that what you were referring to? Exactly. It seems that the CGF weren't completely convinced by his account. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I heard Lytton was attacked on the roof. The roof? How is that possible? Well, you see, the hospital roof is a terrace complete with its own garden. The entrance to the research ward is up there too.
Gotcha. So to sum it up, it ain't a place you'd ever expect monsters to show up.
Yes, that's the conclusion that the CGF ended up reaching too. But considering they asked you to investigate further, it seems they weren't satisfied with that answer. I don't know, Cecile. Honestly, I don't think they're expecting that much out of us. Always so modest, Lloyd. I read the Crossbell Times, you know. I could tell from that just how hard you guys have been working. Oh, you talking about the case in the downtown district? As far as I know, the articles didn't credit us for resolving the issue. They might not have outright stated it, but the message was clear. On top of that, a couple of those boys wrapped up in the mess were hospitalized at St. Ursula. I heard a bit about the situation while their friends came to visit them. Believe it or not, they kept mentioning that they owed a lot to you four. Oh, really? I'm glad we were able to help. Ah, you're gonna make me blush. I can see your head swelling before our very eyes, Randy. Let me think. An interview with Lytton is probably a good place to start your investigation. Yeah, if you could introduce us, that'd be great. Also, I'd like to investigate the actual crime scene if possible. I don't think that'll be a problem. I'll show you to both Lytton's room and the roof. Are you sure you have the time for that, Cecile? Oh, don't worry, it's no trouble at all. I'm on break right now anyway. First, we'll head to the second floor of the hospital. Follow me, everyone. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I'll follow you anywhere you like.
Well, seems like everyone's really hitting it off with Cecile.
One of them's like a dog, in fact. Oh, you're following.
I usually end up losing track of time in the cafeteria because it's so comfy. As long as I can make progress studying, I'm happy everyone's dialogue changed. Flora, it's always so refreshing to see your passion for reading in action. However, just make sure you're not so engrossed reading a book that you end up arriving late to lecture. It's that my mum every once in a while, Cecile. Now you mention it, I think it's almost time for a lecture. I suppose I'll head on to the research ward then.
Well, time to talk to everyone again.
Are you going back already, Cecile? You still have some time until your break is over, don't you? Being a nurse keeps you busy enough so you can take breaks while you can, okay? You worry too much, Kirsch. Trust me, seeing Lloyd wiped away all of my exhaustion. And as always, thank you for allowing us to stay in the dormitories. What's gotten into you? You're one of my boarders. There's no need to thank me. Listen, you all, don't go pushing Cecile around too much, alright? She's a very busy lady, you know.
Nope, I can go out then, which means there's going to be even more people to speak to.
We just received a call from the bus that was supposed to arrive earlier. Apparently they were attacked by monsters. No need to worry though, a pair of braces came and took care of them. No problem. Always on the job, those braces. Judging by the... yeah, here we go again. Judging by the fact that they didn't mention us at all, it sounds like we didn't leave much of an impression. I mean, I can't deny that Estelle and Joshua were pretty impressive, but don't let it get you down. Those two braces really are something else. I'll definitely need to keep tabs on them.
It keeps happening.
Mister, how's your knee feeling today?
With how good it feels now, I can hardly believe I was in so much pain before. Getting treatment here was certainly the right decision.
That's wonderful to hear. Dr. Beldine said you would be able to leave soon, so hang in there, okay? Being a nurse truly is the perfect job for Cecile.
I guess leave soon, eh? Oh, that's good news.
Oh, Cecile, wait, who are they? This is my little brother Lloyd and his group of lovers.
She's proper sister.
His what?
Cut it out, Cecile. You're taking this joke way too far now.
Oh, please, I'm just teasing you. Gee, Cecile, you really had me fooled for a second there. I already knew about Lloyd because Cecile talks about him a lot, but not about the others. Whenever Cecile tells me something, it's pretty hard to tell whether it's the truth or a joke.
Yeah, I did something like that.
I've been working in hospitals for a long time now, but I can say without a doubt that this building is the fanciest of them all.
Alrighty, time to get this place organised. Now dialogue with you then, Janitor Dyson. Nice to be named after a Hoover when you're a janitor, right?
This wing of the hospital, we have rooms for patients on the second and third floors. The resident you're looking for should be on the second floor. I'll show you to his room. Appreciate it, Cecile. Wait, no, hey, I want to go. I was... This should be the room. There are other patients here, so try to keep your voices down, okay? Sure thing. We just need to listen to his account. Shall we then? Things seem to be progressing well. At this rate, I may even be able to discharge you as soon as tomorrow. But for real? I wouldn't lie to you about that. Once you get out of here, prepare yourself. I have 100 torrents worth of work stacked on my desk waiting for you to tackle it. Dr. Gunther, come on! Way to kick a man while he's down. Lacerations, bruises, and a sprain. Hardly anything major. You'll be fine in no time. Besides, you've been resting quite a lot. You must have a surplus of energy, if anything. Why, yes, I'd say you should be able to work 10 times harder than before. This is crueler than usual, Doctor. You a sadist or something? Given the amount of work I have to deal with here, I'd say I'm closer to a masochist. Good grief, what in ages' name are you two talking about? Oh? Nurse News! What's the matter for you two? I can't pronounce this nurse, can I? Yes. Yeah, sure. What's the matter with you two? Talking about that sort of thing here of all places. This is the hospital. What if a child heard you? Sorry about that. Whoops. Fair point. Oh, do we have visitors? They're officers from the CPD. They wanted to speak to Lytton directly about that incident, actually. So that's what you're here for. I should have guessed. I suppose you don't need me here for that, so I'll be on my way. If you do happen to need me, I'll be making my usual rounds. Thank you, Dr. Gunther. And don't even think about sneaking out to go fishing. I would never. Excuse me then. Who was that? That was Dr. Gunther, one of our associate professors. Though he's an excellent doctor, his priorities are rather questionable. Now then, Lytton, are you feeling well enough to answer some of their questions? Sure, I don't mind, but didn't the CGF already come through here for their own investigation? Why are the CPD doing one now? Well, unfortunately, the CGF hit a dead end. Because of that, they asked us to assist with an investigation of our own. Ah, okay. I guess this must mean they thought I was dreaming or something. Or maybe they figured I had the worst possible episode of sleepwalking? No, I know that can't be it. Lytton, could you tell us what exactly happened last week? If possible, start from the very beginning. Yeah, no problem. It was late and I had just finished slaving away on my research paper. You see, this particular research paper was for Dr. Largo, who's notoriously hard to please. After hours and hours spent staring at those damn pages, I found myself a bit woozy once I got up from my desk. It sort of felt like I was on a high, honestly. I went outside to get some fresh air, and that was when I heard it. Then I don't remember much after that. The next morning, the janitor found me on the roof, passed out and torn up. I was immediately taken to one of the hospital rooms and treated, which brings us to now. Thank you. I think I have a general understanding of what happened now. So I take it you didn't get a good look at whatever it was that attacked you. Not really. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but apparently I passed out from shock. All I can remember is a sight of blood-red eyes, white fangs, and a coat of blackish fur. The CDF asked me if I thought it was wolf-like, and I told them yes, but I was never 100% certain. I see. Where exactly were you wounded? On my right shoulder. It was covered in fang-like marks that made it look like I'd been bitten by something. Strangely enough, all my other injuries were just bumps and sprains. If I had to guess, I'd say I was knocked down to the floor after I got chomped on, but... You're wondering why the monster stopped there? Am I right? Yes, exactly! Isn't it strange that I wasn't torn to pieces? On top of that, it happened on the roof. I swear when I told the CGF people that, they looked at me like I'd grown a second head. The only conclusion they could come to was that I somehow staggered onto the highway and ran into a pack of monsters. But you were discovered unconscious on the hospital roof, were you not? Oh, that's true. Maybe I panicked, ran up to the roof, and then passed out? It's not impossible, I guess. That may be a little too far-fetched. Oh, Lytton, you're the only one that can ask for details. How will they get to the bottom of this if you don't have any confidence in your account? I mean, it's so weird as well when you believe something so wholeheartedly and you're like, this actually happened, but you know in your heart of hearts that it sounds ridiculous. Like, if you say this to another human being, it's dumb. But you feel like you definitely account that. It 100% was true. I'm sorry, I just don't know. And as unlikely as that explanation is, it's better than none at all, isn't it? So I figure it makes more sense that I'm just not remembering things very well. I mean, wouldn't it be even worse if it was true that monsters could just suddenly appear on the roof? I understand how you feel, Lytton, but think about it like this. If you actually were attacked on the roof, we need to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else ever again. Thank you for your help, Lytton. I think we'll go investigate the scene of the crime now. Oh, of course. Thanks for looking into this, guys. If you can figure out what happened, we'll be able to keep it from happening again, so good luck. I mean, we can't really take the shapes that we saw within that cutscene to be anywhere near correct, but Doberman-like? While he may be a resident, strictly speaking, it's still rather strange to see a doctor hospitalized here among the rest of us laymen. I mean, yeah, okay, like doctors don't get ill? Or hurt? I wonder if this is what you'd call not practicing what you preach. Yeah, so sorry guys, I know I preach regularly not going onto a roof and getting attacked by wild animals. You know, suspectedly wild animals. But what? You should, if you've been in this room, you should know that he's been attacked. What? While he may be a resident, strictly speaking, it's still rather strange to see a doctor hospitalized here amongst us laymen. What is like? I mean, it's the bit that said he was feeling high, though, that's interesting. Who the hell was that doctor with the glasses? He was talking about medical procedures when all of a sudden he started rambling about sadism and masochism. I'm very sorry about that. Dr. Gunter is a unique individual. I believe unique is too lenient an adjective in this case. Yeah, sure. But that doctor with glasses just now didn't strike me as a medical professional. They called him an associate professor, so he must be qualified for the job, I guess. Takes all types, you know? So we gotta head up to the roof from here, yeah? Right, let's go see for ourselves where Lytton was attacked. Cecile, are you still okay on time? My break is over pretty soon, but I can at least show you where he was found. That'd be great, thanks. Okay, don't head up. Stay and search. No, stop it. Cancel. Let's check out the second floor. We'll talk to more people. Find out some more places. Yeah? Let me get this straight. You spilled a bunch of tomato soup on Mr. Gable's bed sheets yesterday. Yep, scared me, that's for sure. One of the passing doctors mistook it for a massive hemorrhage and passed out. What? That's a useful doctor. So maybe it scared him a bit more. You're unbelievable. Well, at least those sheets made their way to the wash without any further mishaps. Now go take some new bed sheets to Mr. Gable and apologize, okay? Like with as much sincerity as you can muster. Oh, seriously, I don't like the guy nearly enough for that. No complaining. Go. Doctor, I'm hemorrhaging. Well, that's great help. Thanks, cheers. Made for such a fussy pants. I should check on Mr. Gable later, see how he's doing and all that. Sloane has a knack for making absolutely mind-blowing mistakes, forcing us to pick up after her. And despite all that, she's somehow incredibly popular with the patients. It baffles me. Hello, Cecile. Guiding visitors, are we? Well, sort of. Cecile explained the details behind the special support section's visit to the head nurse. Hey, well, if that's the case, you are free to show them around and assist them if need be. Special support section, huh? Good luck with that investigation of yours. Thank you, ma'am. This woman's coming off as intense in a way I can't even pass. If monsters truly made their way onto St. Ursula's grounds, we have a serious problem on our hands. Hope your investigation goes well, everyone. Should have asked for an extension on the break. Just until you sorted this out. It's important. Cecile, I was wondering when I was going to run into you. Our break's almost over. Is something wrong? Oh, I'm just helping these four for a bit. I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as possible. No need to apologize, Cecile. If it won't take too long, go ahead. But, who's your little entourage? Pardon us for stealing Cecile away for a bit. The name's Randy. Randy Orlando. How about yours? Oh, it's Philia. Just Philia is fine. Come on, Randy. Can't you save the flirting for when we're not in the middle of a case? Sorry for not introducing ourselves. I'm Lloyd and we're the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to investigate Lytton's attack. Oh, that. Lloyd, huh? Could this be the Lloyd that Cecile's always talking about? Well, good luck. I'll be rooting for you. What was with that delayed reaction just now? Good luck with the investigation. She's so smiley that it's a little unsettling. I wonder if she lays it on a bit too thick about this. She's like a little brother to me. Do you know what I mean? That old lady keeps complaining about how no one's come to see her here at the hospital. It never ends. I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up with some kind of secondhand depression from her constant pity partying. Okay. No one from my family has come to visit me yet, and it's been days. I just want to see my granddaughter. I don't know what's keeping them, but clearly my son's family lacks basic human compassion. Clearly. Must be a pretty deplorable bunch to leave you here in the dust. Well, anyway, if you have enough energy to run, I think you'll probably be discharged soon. You'll see that grandkid of yours before you know it. By the way, want some of this candy? I'm sure it'll help calm you down. Smother the fire, if you will. You're the only one who understands my woes, Doctor. He's such an unorthodox doctor. He's just diplomatic. He knows what to do. I just want to see my granddaughter. No, it's been said that sickness and health begin with the mind. If she stays this energetic, I bet we'll be able to discharge her in no time. Please try to sound a bit more like a professional, Dr. Gunther. No. I think he's working well. I'm hesitant to accept the monsters made their way onto the grounds, but if it truly is the case, we need to address it immediately. I hope you're able to uncover evidence that proves Lytton's claims, officers. Wasn't there a girl coming to see Granny? Oh, the bus stop. Oh well. Excuse me, that's news. I just wanted to remind you, this is a professional environment. If you could refrain from the PDA, that would be for the best. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, Lord, you don't have anything to apologize for, silly. I think someone's just a tad jealous I have such a cute little brother, hers there. Not that I could blame you. Never mind, just do what you want. Hug, kiss, whatever makes you happy. I couldn't care less anymore. Yep, she's sick of us. Am I crazy, or does that nurse keep glancing in this direction? Not that I'd mind. All the nurses here are absolutely incredible. Saw the words right out of my mouth. Ain't that right, Cecile? Oh, are we? Well, thank you, boys. But I do hope you know flattery will get you nowhere. Yeah, I don't think you're shutting them down hard enough with that one, Cecile. They should be calling my name any second now. All right, one deep breath to get myself ready. If all you want is a quick cure for something, it's simpler to just go to the cathedral. But it's much more reassuring to come here overall. They can run so many tests to pinpoint how exactly to help you. Church. Dabbles in so much, right? And the next appointment is... Oh, here you are. What, me? I don't know, what? Now I've got to find out where Granny's room is. Oh, that girl. She's making her way up. See, that was only said a moment ago, but I've been, like, too zooped away going, you can't take me into the higher floors of the hospital before I sweat the rest. How dare you? I almost thought I was done for when I burnt myself while I was cooking. Thankfully, it seems like it's nothing serious. Done for? What? Were you on fire? No, okay. Yeah, I totally have a cold. Good thing I came in sooner rather than later. Wear a face mask then or something, I don't know. Be polite to others. My shift has become a lot more arduous ever since Lytton was injured. For as much as he swears he was assaulted by monsters, I can't help but find it hard to believe. So, do you really reckon he cut himself up? Bit himself? My shift's become... Like, what do you expect me to do? I found some jaws in a museum of a dead animal, and I thought I'd just put them on my shoulder and see if they would clamp on. Do you need something? I don't remember hiring new interns. Then again, perhaps it's merely my first impression, but you seem like a sharp-witted bunch of youngsters. Say, how about you try tackling next year's entrance exam? You hear that, guys? Sounds like we have a shot at a career change. I can see it now. Dr. Orlando on duty, surrounded by hordes of lovely nurses begging for my attention. Now that'd be the life. Get real, Randy. I went bank on that shot of yours. St. Ursula accepts students from all over Zemuria. Should be one drop in a massive pool of applicants. If I remember correctly, last year's ratios of accepted to unaccepted was 1 to 120. Well, I give up. So quick to abandon your lovely nurses, Dr. Orlando. It could be a sitcom. Our research labs are on the cutting edge of the field. Remember, Fairleigh may be the medical capital of Zemuria, but even they hold us in high esteem. Every year we receive applicants not only from Crossbell, but also Erlabonia, Calvin, and Liberl, making for quite the steep competition. And what's more, St. Ursula's exacting standards force even the brightest young minds of Zemuria to dedicate years of rigorous study to make it in. No books to read, though. Yes, that's just medical textbooks. That's a lift. Stop. I see the intensive care unit. All entering are required to conform to sterilization protocol level 2 or higher. I guess that's a no then. Oh, Celine's late again. I swear that woman will never learn a lesson. Do you want me to get her? I can. My dream is to someday build a giant hospital in Erebonia, my home country. And St. Ursula Medical College is the perfect environment to foster my talent and eventually reach my goal. After all, this is where Zemuria's best and brightest physicians gather to collaborate. The double up. Oh yeah. We've got to check the sides. Who knows when we might get a medical recipe, right? Okay, so we can reach the roof from here too. So let's go through the upper floors of this section. I'm not allowed in that room still, though. We can go into her room and see what happens. All the men should be out of their rooms by now. I'm pretty sure most of them are working over at either the hospital or research ward. Alrighty then, time to scour this dorm from top to bottom so everyone can come back to a nice and tidy room. Someone enjoys a little booze before bed. We're not there yet. I like how she has no issues coming through any of these places either. Cecile's just like, yeah, just walk into people's rooms, that's fine. So which room was hers? Not this one, next one. No, Cecile's not even going to confirm anything. We came into a room with her, for goodness sake. Look out, it's going to blow! It's snoring again. What kind of dream is that? Chief Ursuline is always rushed off her feet, day in and day out. We should let her squeeze in a bit of sleep, Lloyd. What? Well, was it worth coming all this way for that? Is this the roof? Well, I'm allowed to go around now. Now where am I? Oh, we actually hadn't made it to the top floor yet. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning, Miss Cecile. Michael, how are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. A lot better than earlier. That's what I like to hear. Remember, call for a nurse if you need anything. We'll come running. Sure. Thanks, Miss Cecile. Thanks. I was brought all the way from Le Mans State for treatment, and the doctor said I won't get better unless I undergo surgery. But I can't do it. It's too scary. Don't worry, kid. You're unconscious. Does that make you feel better? I don't know.